Okay. I think we're live and worldwide on the Fancy Action Now with your host, El Viejo Toro. And as you can see from my delicious thumbnail, which I actually just concocted recently. I just made that bad boy like 5 minutes ago. I'm looking at my artifacting, and I'm not satisfied with that level of artifacting on my image right there. So we're going to slide over to chroma key and we're going to play with that. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, not satisfied with that. Not satisfied with that level of artifacting. There's a little bit there in the corner there, but that's fine. We'll just do that. All right, so the prices, I got to tell you, this all started with, first of all, I've been watching PS3 just kind of start to peak and hockey stick this way, and I'm like, whoa. And it started with Splatterhouse. Like, I took a look at Splatterhouse and where that is kind of going. So, you know, what I thought I would do is take a look at some of these games. I have watched a couple of videos. One is by Figsy Games. We're on his channel right now. He is the Grand Master of PS3. He is a power, as he refers to himself, a power collector. So he's trying to get like all NTSC. He's an Australian, and he's trying to get all NTSC, all PAL. You know, he's trying to have complete collections of PS3 for PAL and for NTSC. And he has a monstrous amount of games. He has an incredible amount of valuable PS3 titles. And he understands the collection and the values better than any other YouTuber that I've come across. So, you know, if you want the masterclass in PS3, then you're going to want to go to his channel. Go to his channel. Absolutely. Figsy Games. So I'm going to see if I can't move that up so you can get a better look at it. Figsy Games. I'm a sub. And he has a video here where he does, it's only 15 minutes, where he does $100 plus PS3 games. And he's remarking about how much that they are growing. So what I would say is if you're interested in PS3, let me get the chat up just in case I get some chatters. If you're interested in PS3 collection, you got to excuse me. I just went for a FMJ or Fat Man jog, and I'm a little verklempt, okay? And after this video, I have to run over and pick up my daughter from, like, BFE. Her mom lives, like, way out in, like, you know, Gibsonton, which is just, like, and, you know, not an hour away. Ty Lord Stevenson in the house. So then I watched another video from a YouTuber called The Right Way Games, I believe. Is Right Way Games. I'm going to actually put... Figsy is just, again, the masterclass of PS3. And I want you to check out this guy, Mr. Right Way.
Welcome back, guys.
And this guy's channel is a monster channel too, but he is he did a video here about PS3 games that are getting to be expensive, right? So he's got like Persona 5 up here, Arena, Ultimax, that's going through the roof. And he's going through Price Charter. This is a move game called Order Up, which is going through the roof. Which is interesting. I've never heard of it. So he goes into some of the analysis here.
Fighters 13, a very
and that's King of Fighters 13, which I own on the 360, which is outstanding. But I kind of wanted to go through Figsy's game, or Figsy's video. He's real laid back too. He's Figsy is just kind of a laid back dude, and but he's really good to chill over. He's really good as a chill out YouTuber because he just goes over everything. So, but the game in question. Why do I have all the shit? Even MLB The Show. How far do you jog? Well, what I do is I run and then walk back, and then run and then walk back. Kind of like a little bit of cross-country practice. So I live on a cobblestone street, and it's not very flat. It's very janky. So I run from my house, and I go one... like the equivalent of 3 blocks. I run 3 blocks, and then I walk back, and then I run 3 blocks, and then I walk back, and then I run 3 blocks. I do 3 sets. And that's where I've plateaued at this point. That's where I've plateaued. I'm doing real good. It feels great too. It's like, especially like the first one is always hard, man. But and I've been having some joint pain. I'm big as fuck, so it's like, but you need to do some fat man jogs? Yeah, bruh. Get out there, bruh. I don't give a good goddamn, man. I spit in the street. Like, I start running and I salivate and I'm like, bleh. I don't care, man. I'm out there getting some blood flow going and moving my happy ass around. So I'm my own hero out there. All right, so let's jump in. It might be interesting to listen to Figsy's video and kind of go over things, but the game that both he and the Mr. Right Way called out is this Puppeteer. I'm there, bro. You and me, I'm there. Oh yeah, I'm like 270, 275. We're in the same weight class, bro. Yeah, we could box, bro. That would be fair. So, Puppeteer, this is a sealed copy that I just found in a pawn shop for like next to nothing. Puppeteer is now cracked over 100. So, if you go out to eBay, let me see if I can find eBay. There you go. So, Puppeteer... there's a couple of auctions right there for... there's one for 124 and 128. So this game right here that I picked up for probably, I think, around $3 is now a $125 game. Now, I also updated prices because Price Charter is trailing what's going on in eBay. I think I checked Price Charter on this and it was like I checked in my app, which is based on Price Charter, and they're talking like $70, $80, which is still double what it was a little while ago, a few months ago, 30, $40 for Puppeteer. But now this game, new sealed, is, and I happen to have a sealed copy, is pushing 130. Wow. And one of the things Mr. Right Way says is that, well, the pandemic affected this, and GameStop is no longer selling PS3 in general. They're not taking them in. They're not selling them. So that is increasing the rarity of these games. And you see, both Figsy and Mr. Right Way have been saying, okay, now's the time to get into PS3. No, 2 years ago is the time to get in when they were $1, $2, $3. Now everybody's wised up to the value of PS3, and it is hard to find those you know, those deals now. It's hard to find those deals. So let's see. Of course, I don't have Puppeteer. Everyone is wet over PS3 now, which is cool. Yes, they are quite moist. The ground is quite moist for PS3. But you know what? The funny thing is that I got in very early. I knew that was coming down the road. So you get, when they start hitting the bargain bins and it starts dropping like, oh, what is that, PS3? Give me a couple bucks, you know. That's when you get in. You know, I got in early with PS3, so I'm going to reap the harvest of that. But now I missed the boat on way more than I didn't, okay? I missed the boat on way more. The only thing I didn't miss the boat on is my Sega Genesis collection. Like, I kept that. I kept it nice. And, you know, it's that collection is like, you know, for 50, 60 titles that I have is like thousands of dollars. It's like crazy now. But, you know, Puppeteer was one of the titles that he highlighted as one of those games. Now, what he did say, though, what Figsy said, and we're going to watch that in a minute, you can still get the PAL version of Puppeteer for $5. That is one of the games that is not in sync with the European version. So if you want a physical copy for $5 of Puppeteer, and eventually those are going to get grabbed up, and that price will go up. But you can get a PAL copy of Puppeteer for $5. Now let's see. I want to go out to. I did get for $2. Nice. That's a good game. All right, let's see. We're going to go over to Figsy's video. And we're going to pop that bad boy out. All right, so I'm going to throw my headset on so I can hear Mr. Figsy. And he's going to talk about some games that are now $100 plus. Holy mother of pearl. So, I don't know, Figsy.
Hey guys,
Hi guys.
and I'm back with another PlayStation 3 video. It's
Nice.
with the closure of the PSN store, a lot of you guys, in particular in America, have noticed, or possibly you're unaware, but the price of PS3 games, in particular certain titles, has absolutely skyrocketed lately. So today's video, I would just talk about 20 standard release PS3 games that are now.
It's only a 15-minute video.
$100 USD.
Yep, over $100.
As you guys know, I'm a PAL collector, so in this video I've done a bit of research beforehand. I'm going to give you guys current sold listings on eBay for North American and PAL versions. Some of the prices are very similar, some of them have huge differences, so it is quite interesting. There's 3 or 4 different exclusives in here to certain regions. But overall, most of these games did have 2 releases. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video.
So you're going to get a little education on the PAL market.
How many games in this lot of 20 you have in your collection? Yeah, this should be fun.
Get on with it. Web
About
of Shadows.
now, what I've done is the highest sold listing for a used copy on eBay. If there is one abnormality, I've tried to ignore it. I've tried to only get games that have 2, 3, or 4 more different sold listings just to show consistency. So in America, you've got sold listings for $105 US. Spider-Man Web of Shadows. In Australia, you're looking, in the PAL region, you're looking at $65 US.
Now this is straight up buy for 75 for disc only. Disc only. Okay, $90 right here. Web of Shadows complete. $90.
And we have used copies going.
Sealed $300.
$50 mark.
Sealed $200.
That is in North America.
Complete $150.
North American.
God.
Yeah, so you're looking around $150 for Africa, guys. This has been over the $100 mark for many years now, and will not drop under at this point.
Jesus.
So next is a game that showed up last year, and that is NCAA Thunder at this point.
Yeah, that's Africa, and I've always wanted a copy of that. I did find it out in the wild at one point, and I passed it up because I didn't know. I was just ignorant of that title. I thought, oh, that's nice, and I just let it go. But look at this, the cheapest auction right now with 10% off. That's pretty, that's not bad at that price. You get like almost $10 off. Free 4-day shipping, 10% off. Web of Shadows Complete. That's the cheapest auctions from a great seller. So that's your best bet right now if you want that Spider-Man game, Web of Shadows. Oh, $90. $90. Holy crap. It's Africa with a K. And, it's basically Pokemon Snap. Oh, look at that one. That was not. Oh, that's a Japanese version. That's the import copy. Yeah, here's the domestic copy. Is $100. Straight up $100. This is the Japanese copy. Here's the American copy. $200. Buy it now. Buy it now. Buy it now. $250. Buy it now. Buy it now. Asia English version. Hakuna Matata. It's a greatest hits. Oh, man. Africa for the PlayStation 3. $80. PS3, Africa, rare, popular software from Japan. So the Japanese, the import copy is kind of the only reasonable look to it. Let's see. If we do NCAA football, 14. I have this for the 360. I found it for like a couple of bucks. That's a bid auction right there. Yeah, it's like straight up $100. Straight up $100. Wow. Let's go back to Figsy. Figsy! All right, let's see. We go back to Figsy. Jesus.
So next is a game that showed up last year, and that is NCAA Football 14.
Nah, bro.
This is going for the $150 to $200 mark used. Now, what threw me out
nice
was how many sold listings there are of this. I legitimately counted 50 sold listings just this year.
Yeah, it's active, man. It's crazy.
Sells for $150 to $200 in North America and the PAL region, as there was only a North American release.
Yep.
So here we have NCAA Football 14.
I've got the 360 copy. Found it at a Goodwill, $3.
Now, most of you guys
This is really cool right here.
It is the best of the PlayStation Network. It includes 4 games: When Vikings Attack, Sound Shapes, Tokyo Jungle, and Fat Princess. Tokyo Jungle in particular is the reason this game is spiking price. Now, there are sold listings from $200 to $300 USD. Both North America and the PAL region. It didn't have a PAL release. I had a sealed copy. I opened mine. It doesn't come with a manual, guys. I've been talking about Tokyo Jungle for years. If you do want to get an English copy, this is the only way to play it.
Jesus.
And of course, the PSN store will be.
Wow.
You can download it or secure yourself a copy of this. Good luck. Yep. Best of the PlayStation Network, Volume 1. Volume 2.
Wow. There was no Volume 2. Yeah. You dropped it, Figs.
Next game. We have Persona 4 Arena
Ultimax.
This has been pretty expensive for a long time.
Those are freaking scarce, bro. Those are scarce, man.
North America, most expensive sold listings about 110 USD. And then in PAL, we have sold listings for 120 USD.
Most games are region free.
This is one of few titles that is more expensive in the PAL region.
Oh, let me see. Hold on. Let me see if...
You find the first Persona 4.
Oh, my sound's coming through though. Sound's coming through.
Mark, so I don't think it'll be too long until that's a $100 game as well.
Yeah.
Next we have a PAL exclusive. Here we have Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn.
Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn.
This one's going at the moment for about 120 USD dollars.
Jeez.
That is in both regions. So this is obviously an import.
Yikes.
Sell a copy to North America myself last year. I sold one for 110.
See, once they start cracking 100,
Not too much.
you know, it's like when they crack 50 and then when they crack 100, there's no stopping them. Once they crack 100, it's just they never like they do cross back every now and again, but like once they hit 100, it's just
price discrepancies between North America and PAL. Here we have Puppeteer. The last week or two, Puppeteer has cracked the $115 sold listings USD in America.
I couldn't believe it when I looked it up. I'm like, whoa.
PAL copies for
$5 for in PAL.
Absolutely insane, guys. I think one day this might be an expensive PAL game once so many North American collectors start importing copies and goes up the price. But until then,
yeah, if you got $50, go buy 10 copies of that game and just hold on to them. Oh wow.
Very crazy. Probably not as crazy as the last one, but
that's a funny thing about Africa on the PS3. Like nobody knows about it. I didn't know it either.
Hell and Damnation.
Painkiller.
North American copies go.
Holy crap!
Around the $250 mark.
Holy crap!
In Europe, cheapest copy was about 60 US. However, you can buy one in Australia for 40 Australian dollars, which is about 30 US.
Nice.
Obviously, the PAL copy is a lot cheaper. Yeah, this is probably one of the rarest North American games.
Wow.
Fortunately, it is now hitting that $300 mark.
Jesus. Go on, Figsy. Keep preaching.
Another game that's crazy expensive.
Siberia collection. Nice.
In the North American region, is the Siberia collection. In North America, you have sold copies over $200, guys.
I think they had that on Game Pass for a while.
Very rare in North America. Finding it's probably the hardest bit. There are sold.
Paying for it's the hardest bit.
USD. So it's pretty crazy the difference in price.
Yikes!
That is the Siberia collection.
That is crazy.
Here we have a game that is one of my favorite games
Killer!
to play.
Killer!
Tornado Outbreak.
Yeah, Tornado Outbreak. I was gonna be. I could have picked that up for 50. I could have picked that up for 50, and I didn't do it.
PAL copies you can get for 50 USD, so it's about double the value.
Jeez.
America.
Wow.
However, I predict this one to keep rising. So that is Tornado Outbreak.
It's all going up. It's all going up. What I'm trying to say is,
recently cracked the $100 mark, and it did this week.
Hold on, we're gonna put
Azura's Wrath.
Azura's great. Yeah, that one's gonna go stupid. See, the thing of it is that they're all gonna go ridiculous. I mean, a Figsy puts it into like he just breaks it down into the games and the prices, and he's actually doing the work for me. Thanks, Figsy. But you know the thing of it is that you know that generation too. You're gonna see 360 pop too, but that generation because again it's become that second generation back. Do you know what I mean? I collected PS3 and 360. I love the games, but I also understood that once we went in, because I knew we were toward the end, we were kind of in the middle of the last generation, and they're just going to start drying up and disappearing. And when they do, you know, shit like that, Azura's Wrath is going to go for $1,000. I'm serious, bro. I mean, like, you know, anything with any intrinsic value, like shooters or survival horror or fighting games or, you know, whatever those valuable niches are, and even the one-offs like Africa and Tokyo Jungle and all the rest of it are just going to get stupid. I mean, it is going to be ridiculous. You're not going to be able to touch it, bro. You're going to be able to trade your PS3 collection for a freaking house at some point, you know? Wow. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going, Figsy. Take over, baby. I had my say.
Smart game by Capcom. Yeah, this week it hit 105 USD on eBay.
Yeah, I could have had it for like $50, and I should have bounced on it. Should have grabbed it. Not bounced, but I should have grabbed it. That game. Okay, let's talk about that for a second.
Unless you're a full set collector, I don't see a reason.
Unless you're a full set collector, that's what he's talking. Full set collector. And I don't know if that's me or not. I don't think so, but I think I'm like, I want to be close. I'd like to try and be a full set collector, but I don't think I'll ever get there. Yakuza Dead Souls is weird because, you know, I'm like, I never expected that to like get some value, but the thing of it is that it's weird and it's nichey, and because Yakuza is a popular series, collectors want it, right? I just ordered a copy of Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. But Yakuza Dead Souls. And we're not even talking about like PS4 generation either, you know. $50. Oh, that's the UK version. Oh, here's $80 for disc only for the domestic. Yep. A sealed copy of Yakuza Dead Souls, $800. Come on, man. Come on, man. There's one out here factory sealed for $240. Disc only, $90. You know, it's funny. I picked up Yakuza Dead Souls for like $2 or $3. I just picked it up. I picked it up for next to nothing. Just crazy. Do you have Dead Souls? Now you got it. You got a valuable game, bro. I want pictures of you, Yakuza Dead Souls, at like a VIP lounge. I want you in the VIP room with your copy of Yakuza Dead Souls, with some charming ladies surrounding you. I want that image. I want to make a poster of that. All right, let's see what else Figsy has to say, because I'm running out of time. All right, go Figsy, go.
To just collect North American games or just collect PAL games.
Go,
I used to
Figsy, go.
English version myself until I decided to go for a full Australian set. And in both regions, games are PAL exclusive. It's very expensive.
Godzilla.
And in
both regions, it's stupid.
Around the 150 US.
We don't know why, but it is.
So if you are in North America, you will have to import this on the PS3. You do have a PS4 North American version.
All right. Hello.
Next, we have a North American exclusive, and that is College Hoops 2K8.
Yeah, this is weird. College Hoops 2K8.
Around the 150.
That is definitely something I would pass up.
In both regions, you will have to import it if you're in PAL. So that was College Hoops 2K8.
That's $1.50.
I want to talk about a game that's been expensive for a very long time, and that is JoJo's All-Star.
Yes.
Battle.
I bought.
Bizarre Adventure. I'm like,
yeah, JoJo's All-Star Battle.
So this game in America, guys, you're looking around the 130 USD.
Yeah, I have a Japanese copy of that.
That's a little bit cheaper.
You can get a digital copy too.
Copy up for around 80 USD. However, this game has been.
Well, I'm a Godzilla fan too.
So that is
I want to play Shin Godzilla. Yeah, Shin Godzilla, baby. That shit was badass.
Talk about a game that hit $100 USD yesterday.
Yesterday it hit. Yesterday. A week ago yesterday.
That these games were $50 2 weeks ago, and they're doubling in price.
They're 50. El Shaddai.
So the North American copy.
Now I have that for the 360. I have that for the 360. I do not have that domestic.
Unfortunately, the PAL's going for around the $30 mark.
I'll bet you do. That's why you're a lucky collector. I think I got a little of that luck too, bro. Maybe not all of it, but a little bit.
US dollars, guys. So that is El Shaddai, Ascension of the Megatron.
Yeah. Any Godzilla game is gonna. It's just the license. It's too big. You know, Godzilla is like Star Wars in Japan.
So another game that's been at $100 for a while, and that is the Godfather, the Don's Edition.
I don't have
We
that.
have sold listings in America at the moment for around 110. You can get the PAL copy for about 80 USD. But that is the Godfather, the Don's Edition. As I said, this has been expensive for a long time. Another one that in the last 2 years or so has really crept up in price. It is a PAL exclusive, and that is Hyper Dementia Neptunia, the Hyper Collection.
Yeah.
The German version. I could only find one sold listing for this, and it was $180.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to pay the money for that. You're never gonna find that. You'll never find that anywhere. It's just like you just if you want that, just pony up the money.
That's the only copy I could find.
All right, where are we at,
It's probably
Figsy?
the rarest game I talked about today. The rest of them had multiple listings online.
Neptunia Collection. Wow.
These games are certainly expensive, but they're not rare. There were more games I could have talked about that are over the $100 mark. Games to talk about. We have the Ireland $50 mark if you guys enjoy. Moving on, I've got a few more games to talk about. We have the Ireland Atelier trilogy.
That's
The
nice.
North American version of this is going for about 110 USD.
Yikes.
Where the PAL version is going for about 100. So this is very.
It's flat,
in
yeah.
the regions of the price.
It's flat in
Years
region
ago,
if the
this was
regions.
Literally $20, guys.
Yeah.
Cheapest trilogy to get, and now crazy expensive.
It's crazy money. It's crazy
Don't
money.
miss out on JRPGs, guys. So another game that's hit $100 in the last week or so is 3D.Game.
Yeah.
It's got sold listings in America for $110.
Yeah.
You can still pick up the PAL copy for around 80 USD. It is creepy.
I paid money for that, but that is always going to go up. Again, that's one of those one-offs, you know, cool. It never got a sequel either. I'm like amazed.
You can see this under $80. Definitely pick it up.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to find another North American copy recently, so I'll probably sell this one.
You bastard.
In America.
You bastard.
And the final game we're going to talk about today, guys, is also just recently hit $100. I found probably 10 copies of this over my time. It's certainly not rare. It's very collectible. It's on every YouTuber's hidden gems.
Folklore.
Rare and collectible games videos. I'm guilty of it myself.
Folklore. Hello,
Now,
folklore.
In America, guys, this is selling for 130 USD.
Yikes.
In the PAL region.
Yikes. I remember that thing was like 20 and 30 bucks.
So that is double.
I have it too. I have it too. See, Tyler, you're doing better than you thought. What about Folklore?
So that is Folklore.
Folklore's over. It's like $1.25 now.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video with the price of PS3 games.
All right, Figsy, get some lighting on your video, bro. Get some lighting on your video, bro. You look like you're trapped. You look like you're a prisoner. You look like you're being held prisoner in a garage of gaming. Anyway, I like Figsy. He is the master class in PS3 collecting. He is the expert. So I just thought I would get on here and let you guys know that this crap, you're sitting on gold, you're sitting on coal and making diamonds with these PS3 games. This is a sealed copy of Puppeteer. And you can't touch this. You can't touch this under, $1.25. Under $1.25. And again, sealed copy, which I got for $2 or $3 out there back in the day. So Puppeteer is super, is super crazy. Dead Souls super crazy. PS3 is going outer limits. So if you're out at the Goodwills, I think it was Mr. Rightway said the 3 G's if you want to save money, which is Goodwill, GameStop, and garage sales. Now, GameStop, I'm not there, and for PS3, you're not really there much anymore. But garage sales and Goodwill, man, if you're seeing, you know what, I saw a couple of copies of MLB The Show, which is starting to get expensive, and I left them. Last time I was at Goodwill, I saw them a few days ago, and I just left them sitting there. And I could have picked them up for like $2 a piece, So I'm going to start making sure, like I'm typically like if it's PS3, I'm pretty much grabbing it if I don't have it. But that collection, any PS3 that you have or that you will acquire, and honestly, I hate to say it, but now is not the time to get into PS3 collection. It was a year ago or 2 years ago was really the time that I really got into growing that PS3 collection, and that was the sweet spot because it was cheap as hell and it was everywhere and people were just getting rid of it, and there were some missed opportunities there. Like I said, I could have picked up Africa for, you know, a reasonable price. What I thought was a reasonable price. I just didn't know. I just thought, oh, that's goofy, you know, and I didn't pick it up. So there were a ton of missed opportunities, but there were a ton of gained opportunities as well. So, you know, hang on to those PS3s, love them, you know. And I got to jump off here and go get my kiddo and do my dad thing. But this is LVO Tour for the Fancy Action Now. Thank you, Ty Lord and Lucky Collector. You guys were a welcome addition to this stream. It's always nice to have some bros and some good collectors, you know, with some good, solid gaming knowledge and some, you know, some feedback on this kind of stuff. Because I get excited about that, man. I started looking at some of these prices. I watched Figsy's video, and then I watched Mr. Wright's video, and he did some price charter analysis. I'm like, and then I refreshed my collection, and that went up a lot. Like my total collection value from last month grew like very much. I don't want to say how much, very much. I was like, whoa. I mean, you don't get this kind of growth out of freaking Tesla stock, baby, out of Bitcoin. So I might have a puppet sealed. Well, just don't touch your puppet too much or you'll go blind, okay? And Lollipop changed it. Lollipop is another one. Lollipop is never going to go down, bro. Lollipop is never going to go down. Oh, I got a voicemail. Okay, I'm going to hop off of here. God bless America. Got to get to my storage unit and dig these diamonds out. Or maybe leave them there under a false name. People collecting PS3 games are about 3 months to... Yes! Yeah, because it's hockey sticking, baby. It's hockey sticking. So my collection keeps going at least... Yeah, bruh. All right, this is LVO Tour. I got to hop off, Lucky. This is LVO Tour, Fancy Action Now. Love to Ty Lord, love to Lucky, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace out.